Welcome to another episode of Curiosities Unlocked. I was gonna say I'm super excited, but I'm always excited to have you here watching and listening to me. And for those who have liked and subscribed and left comments below in the videos, I would like to give a personal thank you to all of you. And for those who haven't, please do it. Do it today. And I thank you all. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the troublesome decorations. And I'm going to tell you, just like the pranks, if you haven't watched the prank video, this is another one of creativity and is just hilarious to me. So let's get started. Next up, we have number 5, where we have the mooning pumpkins. Georgia resident Mike O'Neill's Halloween decoration stirred up a bit of controversy, but not for being too scary. O'Neill hoped to make his neighbors laugh and enjoy the holiday, but instead he received a letter from his HOA, those damn HOAs, informing him that his mooning pumpkin display was offensive. After receiving the letter, O'Neill decided to censor the pumpkins man's derriere. He defended the fact of his pumpkin, stating that, and I quote, "It's purely to break up the monotony of life and have a little more fun." Okay, I may not have quoted exactly, but very similar. And it was hilarious. It was just hilarious. What are your thoughts? I don't know. I think people too sensitive. This was like easy. Next up, we have number 4, the Massacre. This next story involves a Texas resident's neighbors calling the cops on him because of his Halloween decorations being way too scary. Artist Steven Novak has apparently been decorating his house with progressively gruesome displays for years. But according to his neighbors, he finally went too far after putting life-size dummies covered in fake blood, body bags, and blood-severed limbs all over his yards. The cops showed up to Novak's home. Of course, they wasn't happy, but he wasn't charged. He wasn't arrested. And that was all that happened. I mean, I do think, like, when you compare this massacre to the mooning situation, it's like apples and oranges. I could understand where people would be upset seeing the massacre and the fake blood and things like that, but I think I saw one too with a wood chip. If I can find a picture, I'll throw it in there, where it looked like they had put a body in a wood chipper. I will show you that one also. But I don't know. What's your thoughts? Do you think these were too gruesome? Too scary? Would you call the cops on your neighbors for Halloween decorations? Next up, we have number 3. Stripper fun. Now, I just have to say that this one, the stripper one, was hilarious to me. Hilarious to me. But I want to know your thoughts. Texas resident Angela Nava had her HOA clutching their pearls after erecting, no pun intended, a skeleton strip club in her front yard. The strip club, named The Candy Shop, was complete with Patreons sitting in chairs. It had pole dancers, bartenders, and even had bouncers checking IDs. The HOA did not appreciate the racy humor, however, and gave Nava 30 days to take down her decorations. Really? 30 days? I wonder when she put them up, because I'm sure in 30 days Halloween may be over, but And apparently she used every bit of her 30 days just as I would, and she kept them up for as long as she possibly could. Did you see those pictures? They were so creative and so hilarious. I thought it was so funny. I was sharing those pictures with my friends over the weekend because it was so funny. It was nice to have a good chuckle at something that was so harmless. Number 2, the driveway scare. Wonder what's that about. In Oklahoma, this time it's not Texas, people, one family thought it would be fun to create a scary Halloween display depicting 2 gruesome deaths. They made one dummy look like it had been decapitated by their garage, while the other one's head was mushed under the front tire of the truck. The family later admitted that they knew the display would turn heads, but they did not think they'd end up in the news. However, someone took it too serious and also decided to call the cops. What is with these people calling the cops for Halloween decorations? Now, granted, if they thought that it was a real crime scene, I get it. But it's Halloween. It's Halloween, people. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not sensitive enough. So just let me know. What are your thoughts? And anyways, the family didn't change a thing. They kept their decorations up. Good for you. Kept their decorations up, and the call was noted as a false alarm. So there you have it. Even the police didn't see anything wrong with it. They probably thought it was, I don't know. I would love to got the police's expression on the police expression on the decorations. So coming in at number 1, we have Zombie Bob. If you are a fan of Walking Dead or any of those zombie shows, this here is the display that you want to see. A couple of years ago, the Negrato family put up a super realistic Halloween display depicting a person being pinned between a car and a tree. The display consisted of a car with a broken front bumper, a life-size dummy, fake blood, and even some caution tape around the area. And even though the family thought the display was merely capturing the spirit of Halloween, them damn neighbors felt that it was too realistic, and you guessed it, they called the cops. Thankfully, once again, the cops arrived and quickly left because the family had done nothing wrong. Now, have you ever had your neighbors call the police on you for your decorations? You know, I feel like I don't do the gruesome decorations, but I feel a little inspired by decorations, so I have put some pretty scary decorations up. At least I think they're scary. I'll share them with you in the next clip.
Lift it up and place the candle. Up to your porch, we now let's go. It's time for us to blow, blow, blow. Up to your porch, we now let's go. It's time for us to blow, blow, blow.
So that is it for now. Thanks for watching and listening to the countdown of the Troublesome Halloween decorations. I don't know about you, but I found some of them very creative and funny, and I enjoyed watching them. I know for a fact I would not call the police on any of my neighbors that put up anything like that, but hey, that's just me. Let me know your thoughts. Please like and subscribe, ring the bell, and have a nice evening. Bye.